and welcome to this study video on playing Don McLean's American Pie. And it is a 6-sheet arrangement. There are a few repeats in it, but it's one of those songs where you really need to know the lyrics in your head. I should have a copy of them by your side as you do it, so you can work out the intricacies of the rhythms of the melody. As always, melody notes, stems going up, and accompaniment chords, stems going down. And that's for both the notation and the tab. Okay, starting with a nice D, but then into that G. There's several different versions of G in this arrangement. I'll try and tell you when I get to a new one. This is the one you need when you've got a top D note. If you've got a top D note, you'd use that one. If you want to go above a D, then I would use that shape so you can reach the E and F sharp, and of course that is the one with the top G, and sometimes you might even go to that one if you've got a 14th fret. Okay, but let's go through the chords you're using here. Very neat trick on that E minor. The melody note is a B after the D, B, G. And you might think, well, I have to go to the F to get the B, but you don't, it's already in your chord. Another interesting thing, I tend to go automatically to that E minor, but in bar 3 it's probably better if you go to that version. And play that. If I do that one, you get stuck, so play that version with fingers 2, 3, 4, finger 1 for the 2. Very useful E minor shape. E minor is the other chord which has got lots of variations in it. If I do that E minor, then I can't reach that shape, I can't reach there. So I'm using this one when I'm on the top E, and when I'm on the G it's there. Nice pull off in bar 8. Notice that G that I mentioned, it's that based on that, but you actually go to that shape. Then you've got the 5. Okay, bar 15, you've got a G where you want a D note. So you play that shape rather than that or that. Put an extra little bit in bar 17 and 18 just because I thought it sounded nice. Then into the main chorus. Again, that E minor here because of the 2. This is bar 24. When you get to that A, strum it any way you like. Then I've said to speed up slightly in the next bit. It reminds me in some ways of Billy Joel's Scenes from an Italian Restaurant, the way that it keeps changing ideas and throwing in different sort of rhythmic ideas. But here you're it. E minor bar 32, play that one. You can probably reach up from that 2 to that 7, and even if you have to let go, doesn't matter. When you get to this E minor in bar 36, a lovely chord, this 7th, play that 4-7-5, but remember you're going to there eventually. There you're putting this B on the E string. I'm lucky enough to be able to play that D6 like that and release the A in bar 42 with that. If you can't, then you use a different finger which allows you ways of sliding in bar 44. You've had this D or D7, then you one. Now it's quite tricky here. You're going to go from that A7 all the way up to the 9th and 10th frets, which are somewhere around there. And then a really tricky bit where you're playing this D, then you've got to get this B on there. So I'm playing the 14 with my little finger, double stopping to get that G, then little finger moving back to the 12. Then you're into this high G chord, where you're playing, but then that D appears there. Tricky movement in 55, you're going from that to that one. Sorry, peak is shift. And then you should repeat that whole thing 3 times. And then the 4th time you get a slightly different ending on bar 61. There you go. And that part is mainly a repeat from bar 63 on. But then you get to the ad-lib section, slowing down again a bar after 71, where you've got these little nice phrases. Slowing down while you do it, and then you're onto these. The same basic ideas you had right at the beginning, but with a different set of lyrics, so therefore slightly different rhythmic ideas. Sorry. Bar 77 is not too easy, but you've suddenly got this to play that 5 in the middle of that E minor chord. Okay, another of these phrase, bar 86. Okay, and then from there it says DSL coda, so you go all the way back to the first repeat sign, which is at bar 19, go through to bar 23, and then just at the end play. Okay, so it's been an interesting piece of work. It studies a lot of the things in G and E minor where you needed to reach, because of its vocal range. You're starting on that D, but then you're going to there, but all the way up to a high B. If you can reach it vocally, then you're a better man than I am, Gungadin, as I say. But there's a lot of variety in the way the rhythmic patterns come. no particularly difficult notes, and it never gets too fast. Bear in mind that you're trying to get as much of the chord to last through the bars when you play them. So even if like in bar 2, you want that sound to carry on for the full minute. So you're in that E minor. Those 2 notes, they need to clash against that. Try not to have that. So you hold them on. Plan ahead so you know whether you're going to be doing that version of an E minor, or that one, or that one, or that one for the E minor. So it's a really good study for working things out using G and E minor. And overall, a really lovely piece of music. So have fun with American Pie. And then go on to learn some Buddy Holly tunes as well.